What's up, ladies, gents, girls with lace fronts, dudes with kids? It's the one and only, you can't clone me, Queen, baby. And before we get into this video, make sure you go down below to subscribe and join the queendom. And if you're already a part of this palace, hey y'all, hey. So as you already read the title down below, I'm going to be getting into Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. So let's get into the video. So to start off and open the first episode, we start seeing the couple slowly and gradually come into the house that they're going to be staying for 10 days. First, we start off with Hazel E and her guy, Devon. Now, Devon, whatever you want to call him. Now, we all know Hazel E, or most people may know Hazel E from Love and Hip Hop. Now, she ain't the brightest and she ain't the prettiest and she ain't really an artist if you asking me. But she is the hip-hop addition to her relationship and her couple with Devon, who is a 25-year-old little boy. She like 15 years older than him, and I guess they're here, not so much guess, but the reason why they're coming to Marriage Boot Camp is because she feels like Devon is with her for clout. Like, she feel like he is clout chasing her, and whatever attention he's going to get from being with her is on the reason why he really wants to be with her. But it's like, girl, who are you? Like, what? You're not even that girl in real life or on IG. Like, you're not her. So why you feel like this boy clout chasing her? Now, granted, I'm not saying he's not, but she just so self-centered and so conceited, and I'm trying to understand, like, where is this coming from? Like, I get it, you can have all the self-confidence in the world, but with that being said, Devon feels like she just argues and talks down on him and feels like he is just this little boy that just wants everything that she has, and he feels some type of way about that, and that is basically the reason why they're here. Then we get into Kurupt and Toni coming in. Now, when they come in, I'm just confused as to what's really going on, because we have Kurupt, who is over here so excited to be here, like, oh, this is me and my lady, we here, we in the building, what's up? Then you have Toni on the other hand, who basically has a whole attitude. And it's like, well, where's this attitude coming from? Like, what's wrong, sis? Like, why you here if you don't want to be here? Like, it's just so confusing. Like, both of their attitudes and both of their personalities at the moment that they're coming into the building is not making sense. It's not adding up. So what's the real problem? Y'all, come to find out, Kurupt done cheated on this woman. Granted, most of the time that they've been together, like, he's been cheating on her or he has cheated on her in the past. Coming into the actual marriage boot camp situation, he literally cheated on her 2 days before they got there. Well, at least she found out that he was cheating on her. Now I understand why sis was upset and why sis is mad, and she's basically letting him know, right now I ain't really your woman, and I may not be your woman or be with you any longer, so you better hope whatever information we get from this works, because how it's looking right now, like, I'm about to dip. And granted, Kurupt personality kind of comes off as, well, okay, type of vibe, but it's also like he loves her, like he want to be all up on her, but it's like he's not understanding what he did was wrong, and he has to have some type of repercussions because of what he did to hurt her feelings, especially now because y'all actually are in marriage boot camp, so y'all gotta fix these things. So you can't have that nonchalant or whatever type of feel. So that's kind of like Kurupt and Toni. Then we move along, we have Willie and Shana coming in. So I also remember, I ain't gonna so much say no, because I remember him a little bit, Willie from Love and Hip Hop, and apparently Shana was on Love and Hip Hop with him as well. I thought Willie, when I first seen him or first heard that he was going to be on the show, I thought he was the gay boy that was on Love and Hip Hop, but my bad, clearly that's not you, because Shanda and Willie been together for like 15 years, married for 13 years, got 3 kids. Like, they've been together for a while, so clearly he ain't the gay one. There'll be some gay people. Needless to say, he's not the person who I thought he was. And their whole point and purpose of being on the show is because they have a really, really big cheating problem in their relationship. And it really kind of all comes from Willie. Willie is just like the cheater. Like, he's a serial cheater, must be to to Shanda, and Shanda just feels like at some point this gotta stop. But it's like, y'all been together for 15 years. If he even cheating through these 15 years, like, sus, why are you still with him? Like, what he got over your head, or what he got in his pants that's keeping you there? Because ain't no way in hell, I don't know nobody who can deal. I personally don't know nobody who would deal with that. But granted, there are women that do deal with stuff like that. Example A, my good sis Shanda. Now Shanda, she comes off with all the sense in the world. She has a strong head. Like, she just knows better. She comes off as she knows better, but she's still stuck in this like cycle with Willie. But I guess that's, like I said, that's why they're here at Marriage Boot Camp. Like, they're trying to get to the point of this. They're trying to fix this. And he loves her. Like, it shows off that he does love her, but he just keeps dragging her through the mud. But he feels like, well, she is like a negative, she gives off this negative vibe to him when he feel like he needs to come to her for positivity, and she gives off negativity. But I think she's so like caught in a whole cycle of him just being a serial cheater towards her, that and she's taking care of home, taking care of the family, taking care of the kids, taking care of all this stuff, and you out there cheating on me, and you feel like you're gonna come to me with all your problems, and you expect me to spew out all this positivity. But at the moment, like, I can't do that because I got so much going on, plus you causing me problems. Like, it's just a lot going on. So that's kind of what she's getting at, and that's what he's getting at. Needless to say, moving on, we get into Phaedra, Miss Southern Belle, Phaedra Parks in the flesh. Beauty, booty, and brains is what she say, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her guy Medina, who I really don't know much about Medina. Most people may not, but he seems like he's the behind the scenes type of guy, but he brings the hip hop, because Phaedra is a reality star and a lawyer. She's all of that. So he brings the hip hop factor into their relationship and why they're on the show. So the whole reason that they're even here at Marriage Boot Camp is because Medina feels like he's not getting no type of intimacy from Phaedra. Like, he just feels like she has this wall and he wants to break it down so bad and be with her, but she's not letting him. And Phaedra just feels like it's like Medina needs to man up, whatever that means, because clearly he is trying to figure out like why Phaedra will not open up to him, and she's not telling him anything. So it's like, Phaedra, you want me to man up, but what you want me to do? Like, I feel like I'm doing what I can to be as present and as here for you as possible, and you just not letting me in. But granted, if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, you should kind of know how Phaedra is. Like, Phaedra is not the type of person, like, she'll be on these type of shows, but she's not going to tell you everything. She's not going to give you all the business that you need to have to kind of understand her or understand what's going on with whatever is happening or whatever storyline that she has. So we're not going to really know much. We're going to get just this much of Phaedra, but it's like, Phaedra, okay, I understand you don't want to tell the people. You don't want to tell the audience. But this man clearly don't know either. So where are you really trying to get at? Like, what's going on, sus? Is there even like a real future with y'all two? Like, because Phaedra, you gotta open up to this man so he can know what to give you. But moving on, we have Tahiry and we have Vado coming up. I don't know if this man Vado or Vito. I think his name Vado. But Tahiry is from Love and Hip Hop as well. Granted, I don't know Tahiry from the recent episodes of Love and Hip Hop that's been coming out, because I haven't been watching Love and Hip Hop. I know OG Tahiry from when her and Joe Budden was together back in the day when Love and Hip Hop first came out, and all the problems that Joe Budden used to take her through. And granted, I'm a Joe Budden fan, like Joe Budden podcast fan, so we ain't gonna speak on that because, you know, growth. But Tahiry has been through some problems with men. Like, it's no hiding that. It's no, like, you know, it's no secret. So the relationship with Tahiry and Vado is basically that they've been friends for almost forever, grew up together on the block type thing, like grew up in the same neighborhood. Vado always had some type of crush on her or whatever you want to call it. He had something. He liked her. He liked her. But you know, I guess she never just gave him the time of day. But I guess now, like, she's like a whole new person, just a whole new life. Just you know how people grow up and they just change. And she like, well, let me just give it a try. Like, he been asking me all this time, like, why not? Like, why not? But even though she let us know that they have been in a relationship for 18 months, she feels like it's not even a relationship, it's more of a situationship. And I just think it's kind of cool that they can keep that real with us. But it's also like, we've been together for 18 months and it's not a relationship. Like, what? I don't know. I really want to know, what is the purpose? What is the point? What is y'all trying to do moving forward? Vado is clearly the type of guy, like, you can tell he's from the streets. He just set in his ways. He have one set way of thinking, and that's the only way that matters. Tahiry feels like he needs to open up more, because he's not really telling her nothing. Like, y'all in a relationship now, y'all trying to build on something. You're not opening up to me, like the one person who you should feel comfortable coming to. And Vado like, well, I feel like if I love you, I don't have to tell you. And it's like, what? What sense do that make? Like, huh, baby, however you thought and however you been thinking, you need to scrap that, because that's not it. It's really not. So they basically at marriage boot camp to try to figure that all out. But I don't really think they have a future together based off of what I'm kind of seeing in this first episode, because it's like Vado way of thinking it just don't match up with the growth that Tahiry has come to, especially with dealing with trash man for so long. So after we're done being introduced to everybody and Tahiry and Vado, Dr. Ish comes in and basically takes the group to a tent that this is where most of the press conference scenes happen on Marriage to Boot Camp, where like random people just start bringing up things like, oh, tell me about this, tell me about that. That type of the drama that they've kind of had and encountered in their time in the public's eye gets brought up, and sometimes they take it, sometimes they get angry. Like, it really all depends. But this time they kind of switch it up, and it's kind of a debate type of feel. And we start off with Vado and Tahiry. Now, when we get into Vado and Tahiry debate, we kind of see that Vado feels some type of way with Tahiry because he thinks she's a groupie, a clout chaser, a thought box, trick box, or whatever he want to call her. He just feels some type of way that her previous relationships dealt with men that had a lot of money and basically like just was popular, not so much popular men, but they had money. And he feels some type of way about that. What type of man are you that you pocket watching one and you worry about your new girl's old things? They don't even make sense to me. Like, huh? If you to sit there and call that girl a groupie, what? Nah, we ain't even much rocking like that. Like, we ain't rocking like that. You don't do that. And he just have this whole teenage mindset type of thinking. And it's like, how you even move like that? Like, that's a weird type for a dude to be moving the way he moving and thinking. Like, I ain't too much feeling it. And Tahiry clearly wasn't either, because how you gonna sit there and call that girl a groupie and a clout chaser and a thought bucket, thought thirst trap, whatever you want to call her? Like, how you even feel comfortable saying it about her? So she like, well, how you feel like I'm a clout chaser and I'm here with you? Cause who really know who Vado is? Who? I don't know. You know? Oh, You gonna know who Tahiry is before you know who Vado is. So it just wasn't making sense in her eyes. Which it wasn't making sense to a lot of people's eyes. Like, Vado, how you even feel this way about this girl? While Tahiry problem with him wasn't as bad or as deep, she just feels like, I'm your friend. Like, before we was in a relationship, we was real life friends. And you don't feel the need to open up to me. And she kind of feels some type of way about that, because it's like, we're trying to build a whole relationship and you can't even really open up to me how I want you to open up to me. So how do we grow from here? That was her only real problem, and that's her only real problem with where they stand. So that's really, to me, it really says a lot. And clearly Miss Mama's Vado got a lot of growing up to do. Moving on to Hazel E and Devon, whatever. We kind of already established that Hazel E really thinks this boy really want to be with her because of clout and the attention that he's going to gain from being with her. And I guess the money that she has, she feel like he's there for the money too. I'm not saying he not, because he definitely can be. It's just how she puts it out. But he hasn't given her any reason to feel the way that she do. I feel like it's really all her insecurities and the self-attention that she brings on to herself. He feels like she keeps talking to him like a child. Now he's 25, like I told y'all before. He's 25 years old. That's young, but don't that ain't young to be treating somebody like he a child, like he a grown man on his own. Clearly got you pregnant because you walking around there wobbling, and she just loved arguing and yelling at him, just speaking down on him. But it's like, if you really wanted to be with this boy and you really liked him for who he is and not how he look, or she really gotta like him for how he look and the fact that he even want to take a chance with her, then why you even doing that to him? Like, why you feel the need to be that person? He really seems like a sweet little boy, like, he really do. Then we have Phaedra and Medina in a debate that they about to go through. Medina feels like Phaedra has walls built up and he can't break through them. And he basically let her know, if she keeps this up, baby, he's out the door. Like, I'm gonna be gone, because I can't keep trying to beat up these walls that you have just to get through to you or just to hold your hand. Cause you ain't giving up nothing else. So, and Phaedra admits she does have these walls built up, but she basically expresses that, well, I don't want no man that's going to be dead weight on me or around me. She want to make sure he is there for the right reason. Then we get into Phaedra letting us know that, you know, they haven't had sex. Like, they haven't done anything sexually. And that kind of backs up everything that happened from the beginning when Medina basically told us, like, she doesn't show no type of intimacy for him. So once again, Phaedra, what is the goal? What do you want from this man? Now, next up, we have Shanda and Will. Now, we all know their problem and their debate is going to be strictly about cheating, and more cheating. Willie feels like whenever he is home, heavy on the whenever he is home, that Shanda doesn't be there for him. And Shanda is on some, well, you out cheating and doing whatever you doing, and I'm home taking care of the kids, taking care of home, making sure everybody is fed, making sure everything is good over here, while you out doing me dirty. Like, make it make sense, because it's not making sense at this point. I personally don't know if I'm being biased or because Shanda is a woman or what. I don't know what it is, but everything that Shanda's been saying towards Willie, it just all makes sense. Like, it makes all the sense in the world, and I don't understand how he just don't get that. And even Judge Tuller calls out Willie and let him know, like, how disrespectful Willie is to not only Shanda but to Judge Tuller at the moment. And it's not like a big huge disrespect. It's just like, stop talking over me, stop trying to cut me off, like, let me speak. I'm a woman, I can stand my ground, I can say my word. So she basically let him know, the way that you're acting right now shows me how much respect you have for your wife and for the other women you're clearly out there cheating with. And lastly, we get into Toni and Kurupt debate. Toni basically lets it be known that Ricardo, aka Kurupt, drinking problem is a serious issue, and his life is in shambles and it takes a toll on her. And Kurupt is so drunk and so belligerent right now, I don't even think he's really taking in everything that she's seeing and the problems that she's having with him. Granted, he's probably heard it 1,000,000 times before, but it's still like, we hear, so you're going to hear it again and you need to take it in. But I think he's so out of it right now because he's been drinking that he really can't. Toni also feels like if Kurupt keeps doing everything that he's doing and keep going down the path that he's on right now, that she's gonna leave him. And Kurupt really on some, well, leave, beat it type of vibe. And she like, now baby, little do you know, I would have been gone. Baby, my ass would have been at the door. First of all, granted, we know they here to get a check, but it's like a certain amount of disrespect one should take. Like, no, don't ever feel the need to tell me nothing like that at all, period. But they've been together for 3 years, so don't tell her how long she's been dealing with this. And plus, she knows he's drunk, so she's just taking it. But no, like, at some point, y'all gotta put y'all foot down, let them know, like, this ain't that. Like, we ain't even gonna rock out like that. So you gotta buy, or I'm really gone. And when you say I'm really gone, like, you need to be gone. Because if you still there, then you all talk, honestly. So with that being said, once the couple's debate is complete, it's time for them to go into the house and go to their rooms and see how their rooms look. Now, this is always like a good part or a good portion of marriage boot camp, because the rooms depict their relationship or what is happening in their relationship. So first we get into Shanda and Willie room that basically have all of the cheating text messages that Willie have had with other women. So if it said, I want to be nasty with you right now, it's right there in Shonda's face. When she wake up and when she go to sleep, when she want to read, when she want to breathe, like it's literally right there. So she just got to take it all in. But I think that's the thing with Shanda. She's been taking it all in for so long that I don't know if she's immune to it and she just don't care or what. But at some point, my good sis, you gotta go. I just feel like somebody else out there would treat her well better and just be a better person than him, because no. But that's really Shanda and Willie room. A whole bunch of cheating text messages. Who wanna deal with that? You know what I mean? Then we get into Toni and Kurupt's room, which is filled with lava, volcanoes, just basically showcasing how explosive and how heated that both of them get towards each other. Rather he's drinking or she has an attitude with him at the moment, like whatever it is, it just gets blown all up and just goes haywire. So their room is just hot, heat, and darkness. Then there's Hazel E and Devon room that is filled with pictures of Hazel E everywhere. Like the pictures are everywhere and he's blurred out in the background of the pictures, and then you just see like a whole bunch of like gold bars and cars and money and jewelry and all this stuff, basically letting us know how Hazel E feel, like how she's so self-centered and so into herself that I don't think she thinks about his feelings. And also showcasing how she believes he's after the clout and after the money and after all this stuff that she has that she feels like he wants. So that's kind of the depiction that they gave for their room. Moving on to Phaedra and Medina's room, where it's just pretty and pink, got crowns here, princessness there, like it's just beautiful and pink until you really look deep into it and you see a whole bunch of cracks everywhere. You see cracks on the wall here, cracks on the bed, cracks on some of the crowns, just cracks, basically showcasing how Phaedra likes to put up this persona like everything is so picture perfect and pretty. Little do she know, or she acknowledges the cracks that are coming in on this pretty picture that she paints to everyone. Eventually it's all going to break through and it's all just going to come crumbling down on her if she keeps it up, because we know everything is not perfect and it's okay to show that. And lastly, we get into Tahiry's and Vado room. Now their room is basically like the baggage claim that's at the airports, because both of them have so much baggage that keeps being brought up into their relationship in a lot of old ways of thinking in the relationship that they're trying to build on now. Now, everybody has seen their room at this point. Now, to me, Chandra had the worst room, because who wants to wake up to that and go to sleep to that and breathe, eat, and think around that? But it ends up being Vado who has the problem with his room. Now, they had the simplest room. It looked like an airport with a whole bunch of bags in it for baggage claim. And he just had to be the most dramatic one about his room, the most vocal one about his room, because he had a problem with the room. Which basically is showing us that he don't like to hear or see the truth right in front of him straight on, because he's so insecure. And then that's when we get into Dr. Ish basically going into everybody's rooms and talking to them and asking them how they feel, and we kind of end there. I like it. I'm tuned in all the way in. The last time I watched Marriage Boot Camp was with like Tammy and Walker and Soulja Boy and all of them. I remember all of them been on there, and that was a really good episode, a really good season, I should say. But this season, it seems like it's going to be bringing a lot of drama, and we always here for the drama. Granted, it's Marriage Boot Camp, so I do want them to get better. Like, I love seeing black love, so I really want them to be, you know, succeed. But baby, the drama, I'm here for the drama at this point. So with that being said, let me know down in the comments, have y'all watched this season? What y'all think about this season? Who y'all rooting for? Who y'all not rooting for? Who y'all like? Who y'all don't like? Just comment down below and let me know. Also, like this video, and of all things, subscribe and join the Queen, baby. Bye.